In this video, I'm going to show you how to use chunking for the speed reading technique. Let's go. Hi, it's Tansel here, 4-time Australian memory champion helping you learn faster and better. If you think this stuff's helpful, please share it and subscribe to the channel as it really helps me out, and also like the video as well. So let's get started. Now, in my previous video, I talked about using a visual guide to read. And the visual guide was essentially putting your finger or pen underneath a word and reading like that. So if you haven't seen that video, check the link down below. We're going to look at another system that I call chunking, or you can call it grouping of words. And what this technique does is that it helps you to encode what's going on as you're reading. So when I talk about encoding, again, you'll see from my videos that encoding is about being able to visualize abstract data. And the importance of that is there's no delay in getting that information into your head. It's just things just start to make sense. And the faster you get at that, the better your memory is, the better your reading comprehension is, and so on. So let's check it out. Chunking works by grouping words together. Now, the way that I do it is I group words together that make sense. And I'm going to show you by putting brackets around the sentence here. So I'll read the sentence to you. The sentence is: training your memory can help you learn faster and better by building your mental capability to encode effectively. Now, what this shows is that a lot of people read word by word, and I talked about that earlier. When I'm grouping words, what I do is I put brackets around them. Let's say I'm going to take a chunk size of 3. So what that means is I'm just grouping 3 words at a time, right? And I'm going to use grouping and chunking in similar veins. So if I say grouping once and chunking once, it doesn't matter. It's the same thing. So 3 words there can help you. 3 words there. 3 words. 3. That's 3. And that's 3. Beautiful. We've got 3 words in each one. In order to read them, obviously you're not going to go and put brackets around the words as you're reading. This is just an example for you. What I do is I look at those 3 words and I use my guide. So if you haven't checked out that visual guide technique, watch that video underneath. So I take my guide, whether it's my pen or finger, and I look at those 3 words, right? And I put my finger or guide in the middle of those 3 words. Now, why the middle? Because I can see to my left and I can see to my right. So those 3 words, I can just put my finger there, bang. I can see training your memory in one go. The goal isn't to read training your memory. The goal is to just go bang and see all that in one go. It's about visual encoding. Speed reading is visual reading. And if you read visually, you encode a lot faster, hence you get faster. See where I'm coming from? So we want to be able to visualize those groups of 3 words. Now you have here can help you. What I generally do is I just go bang bang like that. So it's like 1, 2. Right? And then this one, bang in the middle. That, same thing as that, so I just go bang bang, and then into the middle there, and then bang bang. So that's grouping. Now, the challenges with grouping are the same as the challenges of visual reading. If you're going too fast, you're not going to understand what's going on because your brain hasn't encoded yet. If you're going too slow, then what happens is you can still see other words and images in front of you. So again, the trick is to be able to do it in a way that's comfortable for you. Find the speed that works for you. Find the speed that is comfortable. So you want to be able to read comfortably and relax. Do your deep breathing, all of that cool stuff. Right? Drink your water, get some oxygen into the brain. So middle, 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 like that. Now, another problem with this technique, and it's one of the reasons why it's about 50-50 uptake. So when I train this in my courses and even in my coaching sessions, some people love it, some people don't love it. And the reason for that is, if you look at this, training your memory, yes, we can get some sort of an image. But as soon as you go, can help you, okay, I'm sort of getting that, but the brain goes, can help you with what? Right? So it's asking a question. And then learn faster and... So your brain says, okay, can help you learn faster. I get it now, but and what? And then that connects by building. Do you see where I'm getting at? So as I'm visualizing each group, sometimes the sentence doesn't end. And it's difficult to create an image in my head for it. That's the challenge. So that's the difficulty with using chunking. Now, like I said, some people, it doesn't bother them because they can just go bang, bang, like that, and just naturally read faster. And that's how you'd apply it, by putting your finger, like I said, or your pen into the middle of those and reading it like that. So if you've got a page, just reading like that. You don't have to have a chunk size of 3. You can have a chunk size of 5. So let me get rid of that. And boom, training your memory can help, right? If your vision exceeds, let's say you got a group of 3, you use that 3, but you could see more, then extend it out. Do 5. So when I'm doing a lot of workshops, I always start with 3, then I do 5, and then I do 8 with people. Now, a lot of people struggle with 8, but if you can do 8, you can literally read a whole sentence like that just by putting your finger down. Or you can go down like this, a page, and read it. Now, that's pretty cool. That's how I read. And it's really fun. I just get a book and just start reading like this down. It's awesome. So you can do 5, chunk size of 5. And that's really cool because what you're really doing there is grabbing a large chunk of information. And instead of reading 18 words that are here, you're reading maybe 4 or 5, 6 images. And that's so much easier to do. So that's the chunking method. The way that I get people to practice it is just like the visualization using the reading guide exercise. So you're going either really fast and then going really slow, and try and find that comfort level. Speed reading should be comfortable, not really fast and full of pressure. So always think about that. The foundation skill that you should have with speed reading is comfort. Try and find the middle word, or if you're using 5, you're just guesstimating now. You're guesstimating. You're trying to see, okay, where does my guide fit in the middle of that? But as you're doing that, you're subconsciously and also consciously trying to pick up the words as you're reading. Now, when you first do this, don't fret, because it'll be a challenge and you'll go through it maybe many, many times and say, no, it's not working, right? So challenge your brain. Go faster, go slower, go comfortable. Do it, and the more you practice, I can guarantee things will start changing. Because when I first did this, I went and did a lot of courses, I read books, and I still could not get it right. So I thought I was terrible, just like mind mapping. I did hours and hours of mind mapping, did many, many courses, and I still couldn't get it. So it's the same thing with this. So don't fret. A lot of people that I work with, they get it, because the way that I explain it here of encoding makes much more sense. The pitfalls are really cool to understand, because if you're going through that experience, now you know how to combat that. And that's why it's really powerful. So give that a go. That was the chunking method, or grouping, whatever you want to call. And if you found this helpful, please share it with other people, subscribe to the channel as it really helps me out, and click like on the video because more people will then see it. So thank you very much, and enjoy the rest of your day. Cheers. So as I'm visualizing each group, things, bloody sirens. The cool thing is,